Hello, Caroline Isaiah, and this is our Sunday chat. So happy blessed Sunday, everyone. So I've been going back and forth from Genesis 1 to Genesis 4, reading it over and over and over. And every time I read it, there's so many layers to the word that you can pull something else out of it. And it's amazing. God is amazing. He's supernatural. Even in the very beginning, you can see what a supernatural God we serve. And he said in the beginning, from the first day to the sixth day, he said, let there be, and there was. Let there be light, vault off the darkness. He vaulted off the heavens, the firmament. He spoke all of this out with his mouth, with his words, with his ruach, his breath, his spirit, his wind. But what it shows is God brings order. So when we receive God into our hearts, into our mind, into our spirit, the confusion should leave. The enemy is the master of confusion. He's deceiving. He makes our mind all over the place. So we can't make a decision. So if you're feeling like your mind's all over the place and you can't even form a thought, cast out confusion, come out of agreement with the enemy's plans, come into agreement with God's, because God has a plan and a purpose, and he has a life for us, a life in abundance. He doesn't want us to feel chaos. One of the fruits of the Spirit are self-control and patience. Those are very valuable fruits. But ultimately, without God, we have no peace. Without receiving God into our hearts and into our life and asking him to lead the way, we perish, we have lack of vision, and we don't know which way to go. So we are going to mess up. It says that, in the word of God, it says about thorns and thistles because Adam and Eve ate from the forbidden tree. So listen, yes, most of us, I'm included, make a mess out of our lives. And then once we receive God and we become obedient to the word of God, obedience is valuable. If you're making a commitment with God, between you and God, to do something, that obedience is what will help you walk in the fruits of the Spirit. That obedience will start bringing you and elevating you higher and higher and higher and into the supernatural realm of what God has for us. But ultimately, until we receive God, until we receive Christ, we are this chaos. Our minds are all over the place. It's like a puzzle. They don't fit. And God makes us fit. God brings us that peace and the joy. And it's through that obedience, walking in his word, walking in his statutes, walking in his law and his directions and instructions, that brings peace and self-control in our life. And that's amazing. It is really amazing what